Dr. Johnson, Dr. Al, I'd prefer to lug around my 5-gallon Star Trek mug and drink my coffee in the morning than have to drag an oxygen tank. So what's the benefit of the whole oxygen thing, man?
Well, you get exercise with that big bug.
Yeah, that's another good thing. Yeah.
Yeah. No, what we were talking about is actually using oxygen under pressure, which is called hyperbaric oxygen. And so when you do that, it increases the oxygen to the tissues about 10 times normal. And it helps clear the brain. It helps the cells function better. The little mitochondria that each cell has, that's your energy producer of ATP, stimulates that so that you get a little extra energy boost to all the cells, and it helps the cells that have been damaged heal. So that is done.
That's interesting.
Breathing.
Yeah. So people are now going into these hyperbaric chambers and getting infused with oxygen. You're saying that, as it says here in the paragraph explanation, that receiving an oxygen Red Bull. Or how often are they doing that?
Well, it depends. Hyperbaric oxygen has been used for a long time to heal wounds, diabetic wounds in hospitals. And when you go to altitude, you desaturate a little bit your oxygen. You don't carry as much oxygen as the air spinner. And so here at sea level, where you guys are, there's people that have microvascular disease, where as they get older, the blood just doesn't carry as much blood to the cells. Then with the oxygen under pressure, it fills the whole blood vessel instead of just the red blood cell carrying oxygen. And so you supersaturate the tissues, creating positive health effects, which is healing, being energized, clearer thinking, those type of things.
Sounds good, Dr. Johnson. Sounds very healthy, but, how do you get into this hyperbaric oxygen therapy, while you're getting ready for work? That cup of coffee sure is pretty convenient. Is this convenient for as a replacement?
It's not convenient for a lot of people, but there are outpatient centers. I have one in Dallas where we treat people that have had cell damage, whether it's from a stroke or from just aging or from trauma, traumatic brain injuries. The vets where they've had traumatic brain injuries,
right?
And it helps heal the cells. And so I have some attorneys, and that's how the article got out there, that come in, do hyperbaric oxygen before a big court case or just on a routine basis.
Wow. To
help their brain function better and function at a higher level.
I've got just a few seconds, Dr. Al. How many minutes do you need to be in there, or hours, to receive the benefit, as you mentioned?
Yeah, well, usually people do an hour treatment.
Okay.
And they usually do 2 or 3 in a row when they're trying to get their body back to normal and stimulated.
Okay.
After exercise, it works well.
Now, is it affordable, or is it just out of reach? Let's say like the morning latte at the pricey national coffee chain. Is it that expensive?
Yeah, well, for an hour hyperbaric, it's $200.
That's not too bad. Yeah.
So
if they do for healing, I mean, I thought it was like in the thousands of dollars. I was going, wow, who would pay for something
that's
like
comparable to your national chain type of coffee.
$200? Yeah, that's the morning coffee round for the office. 6:53 on 710 KURV.